Hello everyone, welcome back to the Polynerder channel. Doing a quick video here to prove two different points here. The first I want to prove is uh, just how difficult this new Wolfenstein game is. The sort of situations it throws you in, the meat grinder-esque nature of the way that, the in-game chat, the NPCs, the German soldiers, the Nazis, they keep describing you as Terror Billy, and they're describing you as this monster that just chews through their men, and everyone's kind of afraid of you. You're kind of like a legendary monster to these soldiers. But the way the difficulty is scaled here basically flies in the face of that, because there are situations that you are literally just ground up. If you make one misstep, one bad decision, miss two or three shots, you're fucked. You're dead. You're over. You just get chewed up, riddled by their bullets. And this has happened the entire game up to this point, where it's like every round they fire at you takes off 10 or more hit points. And at this point in the game, you still only have a health that your health maxes out at 50. And then you can get up to 200 armor. But so you can have a maximum of 250 hit points, but their bullets just whittle you down. Like, a pistol shot takes down 10, and that's, fired bang, bang, bang. And then the time that you realize you're being shot in the back and have turned and taken out the enemy, you've lost 50 to 60 to 70 hit points. And that doesn't even cover automatic fire or heavy weapons. So we're going to see that. You're going to see how difficult it is. For those of you that haven't seen anything I've said about it, I'm playing on the Bring It On difficulty, which is only one step up from the default difficulty. It's what's described as a normal or medium difficulty level for experienced players. I feel like I am an experienced video game player, and I'm having a hell of a time with this. And I've seen other videos, other little 30-minute segments of the game shown, showcasing what the game is, and those people were playing it on the next step up, which is described as a medium difficulty game for casual gamers, and they were getting chewed up. So the difficulty is scaled way high on this, and it's not in an enjoyable kind of way. Like, I've discussed endlessly in the last several weeks how much I enjoy Cuphead for its difficulty. It's a difficult game, but it's rewarding. Like, you get your ass kicked, you get your teeth stomped in by these boss fights in that game, but you die. You learn each time you learn a little bit more about how it goes. It becomes about pattern recognition and all that. And then when you finally defeat a boss, it's a exhilarating experience. Wolfenstein 2 does not offer that. Wolfenstein 2 is just hard. It's frustrating, and so far I'm roughly halfway into the game, based on what I think of where the story is. You're going to see we're in a courtroom sequence where BJ is trying to escape sentencing. It's a big ass fight. I'm about halfway through it. It checkpointed at this point, and it is utter hell. I have not been able to get much further than this part, and obviously, if I'm still at this point, I didn't make it to the next checkpoint. This fight sucks. It isn't fun, and it's hellish. Now, the other point I wanted to prove here is how difficult live streaming things on the Xbox has become since they switched some time ago now to this the current format where you can't see it on your screen, but on mine there's a big rectangular box, big blue box at the bottom of my screen that shows that I'm live, how long I've been live, how many people are watching, whether my mic's active, and whether I have an active camera. It is situated right in the middle of the bottom of the screen. It doesn't ever go away. It stays there the entire time you're streaming. The PlayStation 4 does a similar thing with a smaller box that only shows you how long or how many people are viewing and if you have any messages, and then it has a little red circle to show that you're live. And it's up in the upper right-hand corner, way up out of the way of all the important information, and it doesn't stay on the screen constantly. That is a much better fucking system. I briefly tinkered with Mixer last night, which is Microsoft's self-owned streaming service. You also have to give up part of your screen real estate. Now, granted, it lets you customize it. You can put in the upper left, upper right, upper center, whatever, anywhere but the middle of the screen. but it forces you to have a chat box on screen that just stays there all the time. I hate that. I don't want my screen, my television screen, eaten up by anything other than the game. Chat related stuff, I'll use the computer for. But it creates a problem here, particularly with this game, because when I start this, look and see where my health and armor are. Right there in the bottom. Alright, this fight is utter hell. As you can see, my health and armor are real low, even going into this fight. I have no idea where I'm at health and armor wise right now, because I can't see because that stupid box is in the way. Oh shit, comes the big guys. Alright, let's get down. This is as far as I ever get is this part. Because these big fuckers. See? Just like that. As soon as I was aware I was getting shot in the back, I was dead. And this is where I've been stuck all day. I got to this part early this morning. And it has been driving me nuts.
Before the righteous tear off the right!
Ah, fuck. And then my controller doesn't do me any favors because it's got a scroll issue where it keeps making me pull. God, he's not dead. And then a grenade got me. And did you see an indication that I was within the danger zone of a grenade? I briefly saw a throw it back icon on the screen. There's a lot wrong with the design of this game. I fucking love this game, but there is a lot wrong with the design here. Everything from not making it 100% clear when you're getting shot in the back to the way that your health just gets chewed up.
Surrender before the righteous tear off the right!
The ammo situation's garbage. The grenade nearby, I just heard it. Fuck you, grenade. Fuck. Fuck, fuck, fuck. This is how it goes. This is how it's gone all morning, all day. But you see my point. Like, I have no idea where I'm at health and ammo wise, or health and armor wise. I am constantly just until my heart starts beating and the screen starts to go gray. I don't know how, like, should I be in cover? This is horrible design on Xbox's part. And I don't know if it's intentional, if it's their way of saying fuck you to those of you that broadcast on Twitch instead of Mixer. But Mixer's no better because, as I said, you have to give up a big chunk of your screen on that too. You can put it in the upper left, top, right, anywhere. There's 3 spots on the sides that you can put, 3 spots on the bottom, 3 spots on the top. I don't want to give up any of my screen because video games put important information on the screen. That I don't understand how companies that are designing streaming services of video games don't get that you can't obscure stuff. Sony seems to be the only one that gets it. We'll try this again. Alright.
Cowbelly! Terrorist and murderer!
Fuck it, let's just take it now.
Surrender before the righteous tear off
Get down, damn it. Let's get mad and see if this helps. Alright, I'm taking hits there. One problem is this game doesn't give you any real good tactical feedback when you're getting fucked up. there's no real vibration. Like most games, especially most first-person games, they give you tactical feedback. You know, there's tactile feedback, rather, not tactical, sorry. The controller vibrate. You know that you're getting hit. This game is very bad at that. But my bigger gripe is not in the design of this game. It's Xbox's bullshit design of... Fucking die, damn. This bullshit design decision to put this box right in the middle. I wanted to complain about that and just show you how purely hard this game is. The fucking grenade. Where the hell did the grenade come from? Oh wow. Okay. I think that does it. I think you get it now. So I'm gonna call I need to come up with a series title for this sort of video where I just show you a thing and then and kind of rant about it, because I don't have one for this just yet. But oh my god, is this game hard? And it's hard enough that at one point I actually bumped the difficulty down so I can get through a sequence, and then bumped it right back up because I want to play it on that difficulty level. I don't want to play it on an easier difficulty level. And oh man, is this something else, man? This game is something else. It's got an amazing story, and most of the time it plays really well. There's some funny ass moments where things bug out and there's little visual glitches and stuff, but holy shit, does this game get hard. And it's always in sequences like this where you're strapped for health and ammo, and there's just a shitload of guys coming. And this is the second time in the game where I've been against the wall and felt like it's impossible to do. Like I need to be able to detach this without getting myself into a bad spot. Oh, that's a good gun. I need more guns like this. This guy gets me every time. I always think it's a guy standing up. I always forget that it's someone that that fell against the wall and now doesn't lay down. Alright, fuck you. Here's another one coming in there. Fuck him up. Alright, I think we're getting it this time. I don't want to jinx myself, but... Oh yeah, the door's open. Oh, we might get through it this time. Oh, the dog got me. Oh, no. That's as far as I've ever gotten. That's as far as I've ever fucking gotten. Oh, my God. All right. This is going to be the end of this. I'm going to end this live stream bit, post this little rant about how incredibly difficult this game is, which, part of me loves it. Part of me loves how difficult this is because it's a challenge. I kind of expected that I was going to tear through this weekend, but I also want to see more of the game without having to see the same thing over and over again. And I think being stuck here for the last 2 hours has kind of driven me a little stir crazy. But my big complaint is the one that you can't see. I'm going to have to post an image of it because this bullshit, honestly, I did post an image of it now that I remember. Last night I did. This box down here at the bottom is troublesome. Xbox needs to do something about it. Or I'm just going to start streaming more and more stuff exclusively on the PlayStation 4. Because I try to mix it up. And because the Xbox is mine, the PlayStation 4 is my girlfriend's, but PlayStation 4 streaming setup is so much better. It's so much more intuitive. I can't speak. It's so much more intuitive, and it is more user-friendly than this. This is bullshit. Fix your shit, Xbox. Fix your shit. That's all for now.